This is not our train, so it's going to go screaming past. This is the first time I've been out to London since like late 2019, and it's exciting, but it's nerve-wracking. I'm like, I know where I'm going. I was very good about getting around London beforehand, so going back to my old stomping grounds, around Leicester Square, Covent Garden area, so we'll be fine. Be fine. Just gotta wear my mask. I got my mask. Got a couple just in case. So yeah, just gonna be a quick visit because I couldn't spend the day out there today because I had to go back to my cat sit. So just a little quick trip before going to the theater. I don't know if you saw on the news at all, but a few months ago there was a car that was hijacked around this way, and they came up from that one, came out along the train tracks. I have to find the footage and show you. And the cops finally caught them, and he had driven the car up on the train tracks here. So luckily, if there was any damage, it's been fixed. It was a few months ago. But yeah, exciting.
We are now approaching Enfield Lock.
Excuse me.
Just for information, you must wear a face covering over your nose and mouth.
Good thing is everybody's leaving London, leaving work, and I'm going into London, so I'm going like away from traffic rather than with traffic, as it were. So hopefully the tubes in the direction I'm going won't be so bad. We'll see what happens.
The nearest every station on the Victoria Line is Finsbury Park. Use buses 41, 76 or W40.
Stand on one side. It is hot in there. I'll keep this on actually. But I'm going a different way. Normally I go down to Bakerloo line, then get on Piccadilly line to go where I'm going. But I thought, go different, go Warren Street and get on the Northern line. Just change it up a bit. And I never know what to wear when I come out to London, because you go outside and it's cold and you want a jacket to bundle up. But then when you're on the underground, you get hot and you start stripping off layers. So it's just like, you never know what to wear. So I just got a long sleeve t-shirt and my Levi's jacket. And hopefully it's enough to keep me warm, but not too much I'll get hot. And yeah, Northern line, here we go. So we are there, and we need to go to Leicester Square. Let's go. Keep right. I really wish I had a gimbal. Keep right going. so behind in Doctor Who. That's what we were gonna say, like 2 weeks before lockdown started. We want southbound. It's so hot stuffy down here. Can't barely breathe this thing on. Just can't wait to get back outside and take it off. Harry Potter statue there. Let's get their photos with. There's Mary Poppins over here as well. Got a few minutes to kill before I need to be at the theater, so when I'm at London, everybody will walk into you. So it's very... Don't know what's going on inside there. No idea what's going on there, but everybody's standing around for it for some reason. There was a really good noodle bar around here that's sadly closed down. It's gonna get a little bite to eat there. But yeah, get on the train, daylight, get out the tube, and it's dark and cloudy and starting to sprinkle a little bit. So it's Odeon Theatre, so they do London red carpet cinemas premieres. Leicester Square on the way to the theater to find me someone to grab a little bite to eat.
Fossil fuel companies
in the little girls' room. So check back in a minute. Finally found it. I got so close to the corner several times, but couldn't see this. Not everything is labeled in England Or if it's labeled on one side of the street, it's not labeled on the other side of the street. There's the shark is broken. We're going right next to Agatha Christie's Mousetrap, and it's 69th year at St. Martin's Theater. Very cool. I've seen the movie with Nathan Lane. It was a bit meh, so I've never really keen on seeing the play. Yes, Ivy. Let's go over for Wonder there. That's so cool. I don't think they're going to have a shark on the stage, which is sad. I hope they do, but that's not what it's about, so. But yeah, so the actor playing Quinn is his real life son, so he's playing his dad, which is quite cool. And I'm sure very daunting for him. So that is the theater where Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is. However, for many, like 20-something years, it housed my favorite play called Les Miserables. Les Miserables. And now it's Harry Potter. Not bitter though. Not bitter. Or sometimes London is like Disney World. You have to go and get your food and then try to find a trash can to eat on. Or it's more like a transistor box, like an energy box with wires and shit under it. But it is what it is. There's nowhere to sit inside. It's too hot in there. I can't believe when I was at the train station I was complaining about how cold it is, because now it's just, I'm just hot. That's what I'm saying. You never know how to dress for London. One minute you're freezing and the next minute you're like sweating buckets. But I literally just bought this so I can get inside to use the bathroom. So I'm just eating it real quick so I can get to the theater, because my allotted entry time is soon. But theater's just there. Normal person take about a minute to walk. Might take me about 3, because my knees. Yeah, it is what it is. I like being nosy when you can see people looking in the windows. I wonder if it's offices or someone lives up there or something. Hey everybody. So it's Friday. It's been a few days since I saw The Shark is Broken in London. It's taken me a minute. I didn't even think of standing outside and saying what I thought of it, or maybe asking other people that were coming out what they thought of it. Because I'm still getting used to the whole vlogging thing and kind of planning ahead, or trying to plan ahead. So just sitting here before work. Got my lunch almost ready to do. I've got my face thinks I'm a teenager. I'm getting spots. I just grilled some chicken. I'm gonna make like a chicken wrap to take in for work today, with some like sweet chili hummus and such. Yeah, I've really enjoyed The Shark is Broken. I think if it's in your area, if you're a Jaws fan or Spielberg fan, maybe not so much. Doesn't really have much to do with Spielberg himself. But if you're a Jaws fan, or a Richard Dreyfuss fan, or Robert Shaw, or what was it? Schneider? Is it Roy Schneider? Rob Schneider? I can never remember his name. Brody. It was great. It was 90 minutes. There's no intermission. They didn't really need it. They timed. It didn't feel like 90 minutes. The way they timed it out was so good, because obviously they wanted to show, you know, days elapsing, and obviously you can't play straight through 6 weeks. So they like get in a position, the sun would rise, the sun will set, they get in a different position, and that just equated to days passing, right? And it was just really good. It was really good to see more of the actors who played the roles in Jaws, their relationships, where they were, where they wanted to go in their careers. Sorry, I have a very noisy neighbor upstairs who's on his phone. walking around shouting to whoever. This is what I have to put up with. Don't know if you can hear that. Places in England are just so badly built. There's no insulation between my property and his, and I can hear him talk. I can hear him snore. I heard him farting in the bathroom last night while I was brushing my teeth. Anyway, yeah, so I definitely enjoyed it. I loved how they did the set. It was like a quarter of a boat. They had like a round screen at the back to show the ocean and the sun and everything. Then they had a lighting effect projection at the bottom of the boat, and you felt like you were in the ocean, which was the point. You know, we're supposed to be out in the middle of the ocean with them in this hell while they're filming, you know, or trying to film while the shark is broken. And they would do things where the ocean line and the sun line would tilt. So give a feel like the boat was rocking, and you did feel like you're a bit kind of, you know, it was really good. Technically, I think it was really well done. Acting was great. Didn't realize Richard Dreyfuss said the F word so much. But there we go. I mean, obviously it's not word for word, but it was just quite funny. And the guy who played him, can't remember his name, something Murphy Scott. Ian Murphy Scott? I'll put it in. Yeah. Really reminded me of Eric from Nomadic Fanatic for some reason. Just looked like him with hair, his mannerisms and his voice. I just felt like he could be Eric's brother. It was just like, it was so funny. So yeah, so that was my brief thoughts on that while I'm about to have my breakfast, do up my lunch, and still get dressed and head out to work in a few minutes. Working 8 days straight this week, including overtime. But such is life until I win the lottery or my YouTube channel. I managed to make my YouTube channel really good. I can move back to the States maybe and get an RV or an Airstream and just live on the road, nice and quiet. So anyway, have a great weekend. Also, I'm re-editing some stuff from our 2019 trip of me and Sheila and adding that to this channel rather than my old personal channel. So please check those out. That's our lovely trip from Boston to Philly and New York. And when I have more days, I also want to re-edit my Route 66 trip footage. I was not happy with the software I was working for those two trips. Some of the clips don't have audio for some reason. And I just think now I can do a bit of a better job. I'm a bit more happy with it and add it to my new channel. This is the channel I want to grow. So please like and subscribe my videos. Share them. I'm still growing, so if you got any advice and tips are very helpful. So comment below. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.